Really, we're diving into the fascinating world of the brain and how it shapes our behavior, habits, and moods. First up, let's talk about making lasting changes. Behavior modification, mindfulness practices, and cognitive behavioral therapy are like your brain's personal trainers, helping you tweak those pesky habits and improve emotional well being. Think of it as upgrading your mental software to run smoother and smarter. Beneath the surface, your brain is a bustling city of plasticity. It can change and adapt. Structural plasticity and synaptic plasticity are like road renovations, and new bridges create fresh pathways for communication. Neurogenesis and synaptogenesis are the brain's way of planting new neurons and synapses. It's like adding friends to your neural social network. Now let's zoom into some key brain regions. The basal ganglia, including the striatum, comprising the caudate nucleus and putamen, are the brain's motor and habit-making hubs. They're responsible for sensory and motor control, habit learning, and even some reward motivation. The striatum is like your brain's own Netflix recommendation system, deciding what behaviors to keep or drop based on dopamine signals from the substantia nigra, pars compacta, and the ventral tegmental areas. Speaking of dopamine, it's the brain's feel-good neurotransmitter, your internal cheerleader, playing a big role in reward, motivation, and emotional function. When dopamine hits the right spots, especially the nucleus accumbens or the ventral striatum, you feel pleasure and motivation. But it's not about dopamine. Acetylcholine, glutamate, NMDA, and APA receptors are also busy transmitting signals, helping you learn, remember, and even fall in love with that slice of cake. The limbic system, which structures like the amygdala and hippocampus, handles emotion and memories. The amygdala is your emotional alarm system, while the hippocampus is your memory librarian. The prefrontal cortex, especially its dorsal, ventral, medial, and dorsolateral regions, is your executive officers. Now, sometimes these circuits get a little unruly. Think of unimpaired response inhibition and salience attribution models as your brain's way of saying, hey, maybe don't do that. Here, the anterior cingulate cortex and orbital frontal cortex step in to weigh risk and rewards, while limbic structures like the amygdala and hippocampus modulate emotional response and contextual clues. Finally, all this neural chatter occurs within a beautiful architecture of neurons, glial cells like astrocytes and microglia, supporting and protecting the brain's delicate tapestry, the gene expression, dendritic arborization, and intracortical connectivity show how efficiently your brain processes information, learns new skills, and maintains overall mental health. So whether you're practicing mindfulness, learning a new skill, or just trying to resist the extra cookie, remember that constantly your brain is rewiring itself, always ready for the next adventure. So treat it well, and it'll reward you with a healthier, happier